I think we're live.
Yes,
We're
we
live.
are.
Hi, Hugo. How are you, my friend? I haven't spoken to you in nearly a week. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm doing really well. Just for me, this exam week, so always have a few exams, but I prepared
Ah,
it before. And yeah, if I prep it, then it's always fine. I can do manage it, and I'm
yep,
looking
yep.
forward to get it done and then get even more time to work again.
Nice, nice. And it's been a busy week for sports. I have personally been working on our pitch deck because we've got that big Shark Tank going live. Wow, on the 9th in San Francisco. So we're going to, it's the AVAX Helica Gaming like demo day. It's this big accelerator that Predictfully's been put through into. And now it's the final demo day. Us, 4 other people, big Shark Tank opportunity to present Predictfully and our plans for Predictfully in the future, a big prize, like 6-figure prize, but also just getting ourselves out there, which is great. So I'm just adding this to my feed because StreamYard is still
No, they make
not
it a tweet
posting.
now.
Oh, do they? So are the
Yeah,
tweets
they do.
live?
Yeah, it is. They fixed it again. Yeah, I saw it. I saw already the link.
Ah!
They made
Oh,
it.
thank goodness, man. Thank
Yeah,
goodness.
it is so weird that it was broken for a moment and then it works again.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
yeah, it works. That is really good news.
Amazing. So tell me then a little bit before we get into reviewing and adjusting and all of that with the markets. Tell me what's been going on from a sports perspective, because we've got some markets we're going to resolve now.
Yeah, we got some markets to resolve, and I think I would like to start this week. We had Champions League, we have some ice hockey matches to resolve, and some basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I think we can start maybe to talk because we didn't do a stream yesterday about
Yeah.
what happened this Champions League week. We had Tuesday. We had some crazy results with Bodo knocking Inter out because
Dude,
Inter's
that is wild. Bodo Glimt. Where are they from? They Norwegian?
yeah, the Norwegian. But do you know where Bodo Glimt is?
No, I
It
have
is
no idea.
really, really high up in the north. It is like
Educate me. So
really,
they're high up in the highest northern reaches of Norway.
yeah, they're like really high up. They got a stadium where only 7,000 people can fit in, and the city has like 50,000 people to where they live. So it's really, really small. Wait, I will quickly share the other tab instead, and I will show everyone where Bodo is. Look at this.
Let me look
It
now.
is
Sorry,
over
I'm
here.
looking. Oh my god! All the way up there.
Yeah, I was the first time
Dude,
somebody told me. I thought it would be near Oslo or
me
anything,
too.
but
My
it's
my
so much
assumption
up
is
in
it.
the north.
Wow. Okay, so I have a question then. So that's Sweden, right? That's next to it. So
Yeah, next to
up
it.
and so they must get no daylight. They must have really, really strange daylight stuff
Yeah,
going on.
and that's also the reason why they play at home very well because they have a
Nobody likes
fake.
going there.
They got fake grass. So the big clubs are not used to play on fake grass because yeah, the weather there
Right.
is much colder. And the other advantage is that it is really cold to play there. So if
Mhm.
like a Real Madrid comes, they're not used to the cold weather. Like if Vinicius Junior, who's from Brazil, went to Madrid, is not used to go to like 1 degree. He's like freezing.
So
So you really see it.
Is that how Bodo have created a team that has been able to beat Inter Milan? What was it? 4-1 on aggregate or something like 4-0 on aggregate?
Yeah, no, 4-1, I think, if I'm correct.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy, but also like they won away at San Siro, at the Inter Stadium. That was the thing that surprised me the most.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a crazy game. Yeah, Atletico Madrid was a good game. I watched that one as well. It was like a hat trick of Sorloth, the
Mm-hmm.
Norwegian striker. He was so good. He's also so tall. He's really a good striker. I'm curious if he will stay in La Liga or maybe that like some Premier League team is like, oh, maybe we can get him for a good price.
Yeah, interesting. Do you know what? I actually thought that. So Newcastle obviously played versus
Karabakh.
Karabakh, and they had a guy up front who scored against us. The first goal they scored, Duran, I think his name is. And Duran also scored 2 of the goals against Frankfurt, 1 of the goals against Chelsea, 1 of the goals against another team. I think he scored like 5 or 6 in the Champions League this season. I think a team should go get him. He looks like he would. To me, he looks like a really good Premier League football player. Like, he's really scrappy. He battles. He's fit. He runs hard. He doesn't know when he's beaten. I like him. So I was thinking the same thing. I think it would be cool to look from these teams that have surprised everybody at some of the players that maybe we can go steal from them.
Yeah, but then from the other perspective, I think Bodo, there are already some people who compared now with the Ajax 2018-2019 team, when they went to the semifinals. And from that team, like a few players went well, like Matthijs de Ligt had a good career. You had Frenkie de Jong had a good career, we can say. But the others all failed. So like it is to go to the bigger league is really hard for players.
Yeah, interesting. So have they done the draw yet for the next round?
No, there will be tomorrow if I'm right. Because you have now the draw that it is like in between 2 teams. It's not certain who you're gonna play. There's a chance that Real Madrid will play Man City again in the Champions League.
I have to say, I know that UEFA and FIFA like to guarantee a route to the final. I find it a bit too much. Like, I would say now at this stage, when you're down to the last 16 that have come through a league and a playoff, my view is all into a hat and pick them out for a straight knockout. That would be my view. Like, for Newcastle now to be like, you could get Chelsea or you could get Barcelona. I just think, fucking hell, it's the last 16 in Europe. Like, and I'd like to see like who's in that last 16 now. Do we think it is some of the 16 best teams, or are there? I mean, Bodo obviously in there is a real shock, but are there many other shocks? It feels kind of,
I think that Tottenham Hotspur is quite a big shock.
Yeah, I agree. I think Tottenham are garbage at the moment. They're going to get.
You got Sporting. This is also a big shock to me.
Yeah, wow.
And Newcastle, I won't say.
Yeah, no. I think I agree. I don't think they're quite top 16 yet. I agree, but they're on their way.
Galatasaray.
Yeah.
You got who's in as well? Bodo, and then Atlanta and Leverkusen are also not the best. So I think it is. I mean, I agree with you. Put in one big hat, but it's also good that we don't have to play Arsenal, Bayern Munich, what is like the first and the second against each other already, because they were first and second. Gives them like a higher chance to go.
But I don't know if I agree, dude, because I just think, well, if you're going to do it like that, then just make it a league, and at the end of the league, whoever's top of the league wins. Like, if there's going to be a knockout element to it, my view is the greatest knockout competition in the world is the FA Cup, right? Because from the very beginning, all the names go in a hat, and every round they get drawn out. And if the 2 best teams get drawn out in the first match, c'est la vie. That's how it works. And I think what they do now with the Champions League, what they do now with the European Cup, what they do now with the World Cup, and we've got a World Cup coming up this summer.
Yeah,
you can almost see like the teams that are going to, like, I don't know, it feels boring to me. The beauty of football is unpredictability. So like, I just think when you get to this stage of the season, Newcastle already knowing that they're either going to play Chelsea or Barcelona is, I just think it's everything that's wrong with the magic of football. Like they take the magic away for me.
Yeah, I agree, but I also think it is sort of fair, and it's also like you can predict more. Yeah, I like both sides. I think it's maybe good that you have some competitions who are like we do with a full draw, and there are some things worked out. I think the Champions League, I don't know, but even at my mom, she is a doctor, and at her work, they have like a pool thing. You fill it up at the beginning, and then you get like at the end, They always do a prize.
We call that
I think it is.
Yeah, we call that a sweepstake in the UK.
Yeah,
we do them as well. Yeah,
yeah.
everybody
it's
gets
so
a team,
fun, and then
if
you
your
know
team
where
wins,
to go.
yeah.
Oh no, they don't get the team. You have to do all the results, and then you stimulate until the final who's going to get there and what that score will be. It's really
Yeah.
like that even. And that's also
They
quite
do that
fun.
for March Madness, don't they, with the basketball? Like there's
Yeah,
a
they
there's a
do.
big thing. Yeah, I remember speaking to my friend Timo, and he's really into it. And he was like, "Oh, March Madness is the best because you don't just pick, you don't just pick like who you think's going to win in the end. You literally go through like result by result. I think that
Yeah.
sounds really cool." Okay,
Yeah.
right. So where are we? Because I'm not really paying attention. So let's resolve some markets and then let's build some.
Yeah, okay. First, we can do the Atlanta Dortmund. It was like Dortmund won 2-0 away, at home, and then they got here. They got the 1-0 of Atlanta. Have you seen the match before I start?
I haven't seen this match, no, but I saw you guys speaking about it in the predict. Before we get on to anything further, anyone who's interested in what we're talking about, by the way, Predictfully, a prediction market, sports focused, built on Avalanche. We have free to play and we have pay to play. Free to play with points that you can earn for participating in the quests that we have on the platform. And pay to play, you can deposit some AVAX and you can make some predictions into our AVAX liquidity pool markets. You can also collect points, and those points rank you on a leaderboard. And one day those points may turn into something else. And the reason I wanted to say that is because one of the quests is for you to go join our Telegram group. And the Telegram group, initially we created it because I thought people would want to know more about Predictfully. It's just turned into a place where people come and talk about sport that they're watching, which is great fun. I love it, actually. It's really good to talk with the people about what's going on. So anyway, I didn't see this, but I did see everyone in there saying that Atalanta came out on like really well, really strong.
Yeah, it was like they started like really. Atlanta was like, they really want to win. They started with the 1-0, but it was like a stupid mistake of like a Dortmund player. Two players missed the ball, and then the Atalanta player scored. It was like stupid. Then also in the first half, they made the 2-0, so to equalize them for the second half. Like then, if Atalanta was like really happy, powered, they got like the 3-0, and then they would go to the next round. Then there were like loads of chances for Dortmund. They made it 3-1, and then there was 3 minutes of extra time. 3-1. They would go to extra time, like to penalties. But there was like 3 minutes of extra time in the game, and then there was like this stupid penalty they gave away. It was like the guy who had his feet like up until the head of the other ones, and then it was 94th minute, so even 1 minute over extra time, and then they scored the goal. The guy got the red card, and then it was over. After that, the ref was immediately, now it's over.
Yep.
2 players on the bench even got the red card because they were screaming. It was like really.
I love it when that happens. Yeah.
Yeah, but even the 93rd minute, it was crazy. And then a penalty, it was like a really, really clean penalty. No chance for the goalkeeper.
I'm so sorry, I keep muting myself because I have to cough. I've got this awful chest that I had a couple of weeks ago.
So we can resolve this market. Who goes to the next round? That is Atalanta.
I would never have guessed that at the beginning. Of the round,
you're not the only one. Our people had like a 9% chance for Atalanta to go to the next round. At the end, people were buying in, were trading during the game. We're like, we need to buy different type of shares. But
crazy.
And then we can do already the AVAX markets. Resolve this one, and then
I like the graphics. I like the graphics you're using here for the Champions League. Very good.
Thank you. This one, I was like, we were looking at the matches this week. I was like, if I do one match, maybe we do 2 matches. If they both go through to the next round. So Juventus was playing Galatasaray. They were 3 goals down because the match in Galatasaray in Istanbul was 2-5. But I knew Juventus is a strong team at home. Galatasaray is strong at home, but not really away. So I was like, I will do this one and Real Madrid. That is more like an easier one, I would say,
Yeah,
with
I
the
get
really
it.
the
It's a nice
favorites.
combo. It's a nice
Yeah,
combo.
I was like looking at this combo, but then you had the Juventus game, and they were 2-5 behind, so
Yeah.
they need to score 3 goals. First
Uh-huh.
half, they had some chances, was not really. They started stronger than Galatasaray. Galatasaray wasn't that strong. They got
Yeah.
like not a lucky penalty, but a penalty. They scored to 1-0, and then and then the second half started.
Mm-hmm.
49th minute, Kelly, their defender, got a red card when he
Yeah.
jumped for the to head
The
the
English
ball.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's English. And
Yeah.
then he jumped to get the ball, and he landed really, really unlucky on the heel of the Galatasaray player, and then he
Yeah.
got a red card. And then they were with 10. I was like, now it's the game over. Galatasaray will easy win. But then they scored 2 goals with
Yeah.
10 people. They scored 2 goals. They went to extra time,
Yeah.
and then it was extra time. They had a few chances at the beginning. I was like, oh, it's Juventus. They play from the 49th minute until the 120th minute with 10 people against 11. They
That's
were
crazy.
creating chances. They had like really big chances. They almost scored in the extra time, but then yeah, at some point Galatasaray, the Juventus got tired. Galatasaray, Osimhen scored one. They scored the second one. Then it was over. But
Yeah.
I think you didn't watch that, but the fans in the stadium they were still happy. They were applauding for Juventus team. They're
It's a good
like, you
fight
did
back,
so
right?
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good fight back. Lloyd Kelly used to play for Newcastle United as well.
Ah, that's how you know.
Yeah, yeah. He
Yeah.
was at Bournemouth and Newcastle, and yeah, good player. Okay, let's
Mm.
resolve that one then. So that's a no. Didn't make it.
Yeah, and then you had Real made it. They played against Benfica. It was an easier game. Um, but yeah, it
It
was
looked
like
like it might. They looked like it looked like they were going to make it difficult at the beginning. Like they went 1-0 down, and I thought, but their class
yeah,
shone through. An amazing first goal, and Vinicius Junior is a exceptional football player. He's so good to watch, man. He is just like you don't really think anything's happening, and then suddenly, like 2 seconds later, they've scored, and it's always because of Vinicius Junior. He is just clinical, fantastic player. I really love to see him.
yeah, he was so good. He was really no
Yeah,
Mbappe, and he really took the role as the star player.
yeah,
Uh,
for
here,
sure.
here we got the basketball game to resolve. Pistons, they were favorites. They won against Thunder. I think Pistons
Okay,
are also favored to win the NBA. So
are
yeah, it
they
was. Yeah, I think like I would say they are. And
okay?
then we got now 2 ice hockey games to resolve because lately we started with giving out some ice hockey player games
Mm-hmm.
because we had some people asking about it because the NFL stopped. What can
Yep.
the American people see? And they were like, "Can we please get ice hockey in?"
NHL.
Yeah.
Nice.
So then we started to do so. And we got last night we got 2 games. One is
Yep.
Stars against Kraken.
Okay.
The Stars
Who are the Kraken? What town is that?
Kraken is Seattle. Here you can see it. This
Okay.
Dallas Stars against
Yeah.
the Seattle Kraken.
Cool. I
And
love that name. That's a great name for a team. The Kraken.
there is even a better name. I looked it up
Okay.
today. Who are the favorites to win the
Okay.
NHL? And this the Colorado Avalanche.
Oh, yeah, the Avalanche. How cool is
Yeah.
that? Well, they have to be our team, don't they?
Yeah, they are our team. They're favorites to win the league. So I really hope Avalanche because for the people who maybe don't know, we work on the
Hmm.
AVAC chain, and AVAC, the complete lane, is Avalanche.
Avalanche. Yep. Amazing. Okay,
So
so
yeah,
the Stars won this one.
yeah, and then we got the other game. There was the Lightning against the Maple Leafs. The
Yep.
Lightning were also favorites. They're also one of the favorites to win the league.
Uh-huh.
And they also beat the Maple Leafs in a 4-2 game. I think, have you ever watched ice hockey to maybe start with?
I just watched some Olympic ice hockey. So it was the I watched the final on Sunday, which was the USA versus Canada, or maybe it was Saturday, but it was a great game, and it's amazing. And do you know what? When I was a kid, all those years ago, I used to really like the NHL, the EA Sports NHL games. So the
Ooh.
ice hockey games on like a Mega Drive and a PlayStation, and a PlayStation 2 were always really good games to play. So I wouldn't say I am a aficionado of NHL, but I know the rules and I always enjoy it. It's an exciting it's an exciting sport. It's quick, man. It's quick and it's brutal. Yeah, it's good. It's a good game.
Yeah, I also watched during the Olympics. I watched a few games. Some friends of mine told me it would be really cool. I was like, yeah, let's watch it.
Mm.
So
The
also
Olympics was
for
great fun as well. I really
yeah,
enjoyed the
yeah, yeah.
Olympics.
That's the games I watch were the Olympics. But
Yeah.
now, for the guys who are looking at the screen, I'm creating first a point market for the ice hockey games
Hmm.
because we already got like 9 markets open. But I was looking today. I was like, we can do a few extra. And the
Hmm.
first one I wanted to create is the Lightning versus the Buffalo Sabres. That will be quite a cool game. The Lightnings are really favorite, but the Sabres are also doing quite good this season, and they're also like, yeah, people think they can maybe will win the league. There's always a chance, and it's not like really low. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think this will be a great game. This will be on Sunday morning for us. For the
Yep.
US people, it will be midday or no, in the evening. But for us, it's like 1 in the morning. For you, 12 o'clock.
Great.
So yeah, this is the first one I wanted to create as a points market. Then
Uh-huh.
there's a
Uh-huh.
second points market because we normally do mostly
Football.
we are like focused mostly on EPL because most of all our followers are EPL, but we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
some nice Serie A matches. This will also be
Okay.
a points market. It will be Roma Juventus.
Okay. Great
Mm,
game. Great game.
yeah, because do you
Turin
have a
versus
favorite
Rome.
there?
Amazing. Um, Black and white stripes, my friend, and black and white stripes all the way when it comes to Italian football. I've always liked Juve because of their black and white stripes. The first, okay, this I'm going to age myself. The first Champions League final I can remember may not even be a Champions League final. It might have been when it was still called the European Cup. It wasn't that great AC Milan team or the Ajax young team with Seedorf, etc. in it, but it was a Juventus team, and Gianluca Vialli and Fabrizio Ravanelli were the two strikers. I think maybe 1996 or 1997, and that was
Mm.
one of my first like, how old would I have been then? Like 12 years old. And it was the first like European big event I can remember. So yeah, Juventus won, and I have always liked Juventus for
Yeah. No, I think Juventus is a great team. But I mean, what do you
that.
think of the game? Because Juventus played a really long game with 10 boys until the
Yeah.
end in during the week. Do you think they
It certainly stacks up for Roma then to go ahead and do something good. I think Juventus will have to. Where is it? Is it in Turin or Rome?
it is in Rome. But I
In
mean,
Rome.
Rome and Turin is not that far away, but they don't get the
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah, I was going to say with the fans. Okay, I think a Roma win. I think a Roma win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be. I think Roma is better. They no, now they got like the Dutch striker Donjel Malen. I
Hmm.
liked him even more than I did before.
Yep.
But yeah, I also think Rome are favorites. They're
Yeah.
also higher up in the league. So yeah, I think they will be the favorite. But then we got also in Germany the
Yep.
big game, Dortmund Bayern Munich.
That's
Because
a
you
big
watch some
game.
German football.
I love. So I've been to a couple of German matches. I spent quite a lot of time in Germany about 20 years ago, and I used to go to Hamburg. They're my team. They're my German team. I love Hamburg. Um, but yeah, I don't know if you've seen the form that Harry Kane is in, but I think they're pretty formidable. I think England will win the World Cup this year because of Harry Kane. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. I genuinely think Harry Kane will score 12 goals in the World Cup this year.
Ooh, that is a big thing to say. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think yeah, the Bayern are really good, but lately they're not doing they are doing
As
good
well.
still,
I
but
know.
not the best. I think there are some chances for Dortmund. They play at home. I was just
Yeah.
looking up the standings. Dortmund has 52 points, Bayern has 60.
hmm
Yeah, like they're for Bayern to say they will lose is hard, but I think maybe a draw or Dortmund it is not impossible. I mean, at home, I mean, have you ever been to the Dortmund stadium? The yellow
I've never been.
wall.
I've never been to that. It's a beautiful stadium as well. It looks incredible.
Yeah, and I would tell you, there's definitely a reason why they call it the yellow wall. The fans are really hyping it up.
Yeah,
Um,
huge. I
it's
have
crazy.
a 1999 Borussia Dortmund jersey, a Nike 1999 jersey from when they won the Champions League.
Whoa.
It's a really good shirt. It's one of my favorite football jerseys I've still got. In fact, it's so good that I pressed it, put it into a vacuum bag, pulled all the air out of it, ziplocked it, and I put it in a special drawer out the way because it's so cool. In fact, I'm going to find a picture of it and I'll send you a picture.
I love the old t-shirts. They're always like
Yeah,
the best.
yeah. Cool. Okay,
Oh
so
yeah,
what have we got next?
and then for the people at home, this will be an AFEX market as well.
Nice.
The Dortmund Bayern is an AFEX market, so predict on it.
Yep.
It will
Yep.
be Saturday night at 6:30
Mm-hmm.
CET, 5:30 UK time.
Yep.
So yeah, this is the first AFEX market we are creating for this weekend. We
Yep.
get a second one I will create now. Will be a ice hockey market. Because we
Okay.
have for the Americans, I was like, yeah, we can do something for you guys. We know you like to predict, and we're really happy to have you all
Oh,
in
I love
the
that.
group. And I was like, yeah, let's go for it. I see some good loads of people coming in for the ice hockey games. I was like,
Yep.
yeah, I want to create a Apex market for them that they can also play with it.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. Okay, well, I'm down for that. I'll make some predictions on it. I'm gonna have to go do a bit of ice hockey research.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it will
I'll
be
go check that
the
out.
Penguins versus the Golden Knights.
Hmm.
I would
Okay.
say the Golden Knights
It's
are
night.
more
It's
oh nice.
silent K. Yeah.
Sorry. They are
Yeah. Yeah.
sort of they're smallly favored, but not completely. So I think it will be an interesting game.
Okay.
Because like people say the Penguins have a higher chance because they play at home. They are
Yeah.
almost as high in the favorite list to win the NHL. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, it is still
Nice.
always you don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, it is like really 50-50. I was looking up what other people say about this game. There are like some are like really this will be a game for the Penguins. The others said this will be a game for the Knights.
Oh, okay.
Knight,
Interesting.
so yeah, it will be interesting, and then I hope that our American followers will enjoy it, and we get some
Do
good
you
feedback on
yeah, do you where do you watch NHL? Do you have like is it on cable TV or something like that
it.
in the Netherlands?
Where I would watch it, I would look it up, but I got a Viaplay account,
Oh
and
yeah, okay,
they
cool.
play NFL, so I think they also do NHL. But
Ah,
to be
nice.
honest,
Okay.
I didn't look it up yet.
Yeah, I need to go have a look, see where I can watch it because I think I've
Yeah,
got most channels, so I'm sure I'll be able to find
yeah,
something.
I'm
Here
almost
it is.
certain I
Yeah,
got
so
it.
Golden Knights versus Pittsburgh Penguins. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, and I
good,
will.
good, good.
Yeah, I think I will put my AFX
The Knights or the
on the
Penguins?
nice.
Okay.
On the nice.
Nice.
And
Nice.
then
Okay. Well, I'll have a look too.
the last market we are creating
Hmm
will be the big game of the weekend in the Premier League, Arsenal against Chelsea.
Big game. Big game. I think if Chelsea lose that, they are going to get cut adrift. I think they've got no chance of Champions League if they lose that. I think there's too much going on around them. I don't see them putting together the run they need. And if Arsenal lose that, I think Man City will pounce. And I think they will then struggle to do it. If Arsenal win it, I'll go as far as saying this. If Arsenal win that game, I think they might do it. I think they'll change my mind. And I think that will definitely show me that they have got the heart to really go on and push that title run all the way to the end. Because you've got to be winning that game if you want to win the league. You know, you can't lose that and think, oh, well, that's okay because there'll be other games in the season. Like, where are we down to now? The last 10 games, 11 games?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're like really far, and like at some point, if you are really up, and I think for them, if you win this game, you are going better and better. Like,
I agree.
there's not a lot to lose, but I think how we now set up this game for like, will Arsenal win or not? So it can be a draw or Chelsea to win. I think that's a really interesting one.
Yeah, nice. So Chelsea get the draw here. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would say that Chelsea would be favorite. I would say that no will be the favorite, to be honest, because
Do you
I
really
think there's
think so?
Yeah, Arsenal. I mean, they played well. Was it last week against when Gyökeres scored 2 times?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it was like
against Spurs, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was against Spurs. He played a nice game, but I think the thing we said, you told me that Gyökeres is a good striker, but he only performs to shit teams.
Yeah.
But now he performs to Spurs. So what does that say?
It says Spurs a shit team.
Yeah. In your logic,
I can't see Gyökeres scoring against a proper Chelsea. I mean, I don't know. Chelsea have had troubles with injuries too. But if you look at the 2 centre halves that Tottenham were playing with on Sunday, they were midfielders. Like, there's I don't think that was a great Tottenham team, and I think Arsenal would have been if Arsenal had lost that, it would have been very, very embarrassing for them. So yeah, great to see Gyökeres scoring, but once again, you know, he always turns up when it's an easy game. I against a Chelsea team, I don't know. I'm not so convinced. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
Yeah, it'd be a great game to watch. When's that? That's the 4 o'clock kickoff UK, 4:30, so 5:30.
Yeah, we got
I'll definitely
that.
be watching that 100%.
Yeah, I always love the 5:30 games on Sunday.
My favorite game of the week.
Yeah, we also got some UFC this weekend.
Okay, nice.
Basketball fixtures. We got tonight Europa League. Don't forget about that.
I forgot to tell you. I know we said it a little while back. We said, will Hearts win the Scottish Premier League? Dude, are you keeping up with the Scottish Premier League? I know it's not great football as a standard, but fucking crazy what's going on there. Let me just quickly bring it up. So basically, Celtic have been in charge of Scottish football for about 25 years. And now Hearts are 4 points clear of Rangers, who are 2 points clear of Celtic. Celtic have got a game in hand, but dude, like it is absolutely crazy. Like this weekend, Celtic lost and Rangers drew and Hearts won again. So they are getting they all play each other, I think, 4 times. So I think it finishes at 40 games. Is it 40 games? There's 12 teams. So you pay each other twice, but you pay each other 4 times, I'm pretty sure.
They play each other 4 times?
Yeah, they do it twice. So they do it twice, you know.
They got 33 rounds. It says here on my phone.
Okay, so 33 rounds. So they're at 28. So it is close. And if Hearts win that league, it will be the first time that a club that isn't Rangers or Celtic have won the Scottish Premiership in my lifetime.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah. The last team to do it was Hibernian, and that was 1983. 1983, I think, and I was born in 1984. So that's wild, man. That is a huge, huge feat, and they are really going for it. So love to see it. Can't wait to see that. We should, I think, let's keep an eye on that because I would like to
Yeah.
put some markets in, maybe in the
Let me-
last couple of rounds.
Yeah, let me see. No, we don't have
it's
a
the-
market up for it yet. No.
Yeah, so I think that's a good one to have one on because I think it's just so close. And actually,
Yeah.
even Motherwell have got 50 points, so they're only 10 points behind. So
Yeah,
the
but
top
10 points is more than you think at the end stage.
I think so, yeah. But I think the 6 points between 1, 2, and 3 is really, really exciting.
Yeah. I just looked up because of 33 games. I was like, something is not working out. But they play everyone 3 times. Not
Yeah,
4,
and
not
they
2, but 3.
and they alternate the seasons as well when it
Yeah.
who
It
gets
is
the
like
most
a
home and
really
away
weird
games.
system.
It
Like
is a strange system.
I always know you do 2 times. That is like normal. But
Yeah,
3 times and
I
alternating
think
after.
the problem with Scottish football is beneath the top, say 12, 15 clubs, there's just a huge gulf in quality. So if it was a 20-team league, the bottom 5 clubs would get beaten 7-0 every week. Like so there's such a divide in quality. I mean, even if you look now at 12th in that league right now, Livingston, they have in their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, they've lost 4 and drawn 2. So like
The last time they won, do you know when it was? I just looked it up. Sorry to interrupt you. The 9th of August.
Yeah,
So
dude.
8th is August, yeah. The 9th of August.
Haven't won a game since August. Like
No.
they shouldn't really be in that league. Yeah. So no, it's dreadful. So like really, if I'm honest, Scotland is probably 10 teams. 10 teams really. And then whoever makes it into their league, the final like spaces 10, 11, and 12, it's quite a rotation. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I agree. But
yeah,
also there's like
because go on, no, you say.
No, go. Oh, yeah.
I was just going to say it's a shame because when I was younger, the Scottish League had some incredible players that came through it. Like there was a Rangers team that had Paul Gascoigne, Jorg Alberts, like several really, really great players. I forget the left back that played for Arsenal, Van Bronckhorst, Dutch guy.
Oh yeah,
he was at Rangers. They had some, and then the Celtic team had Henrik Larsson from Sweden. Some really great players where they were able to hold their own, and they had some really, really good European nights. And now, like, if I'm honest, the quality of that league and the teams, I mean, you'll see tonight against Stuttgart, I think Celtic are already losing, and I think they'll continue to lose. And yeah, it's a shame. They're not really. They just don't really hold up anymore. There isn't the same romanticism as that of that league that there used to be.
Yeah, they are 4-0 down and they need to play at in Stuttgart.
Yeah.
But also a weird thing of the Scottish Premier League, I just found out, the top 6 teams go to like a special championship round.
Yeah, they play off.
6 teams go to a relegation round. So or you go have a chance to win the league, or you go to relegation. And like, why do you play so many games then before?
It's really interesting that actually, like it's I get a little bit like, particularly when it comes to winning a league. If it's a league and you finish top of the league, you've won the league, as far as I'm concerned. And there's a few instances. The championship, obviously, I'm glad that they let first and second automatic promotion, but the playoff in the championship always annoys me because I think like the team that came third, sometimes they're like 15 points ahead of the team that came sixth, and the team that came sixth can still go up. And the other one that annoys me is, I don't know if you know, but Premier League rugby. So in the UK, the top tier of rugby union, the top 2 teams at the end of the season go and have a final, and play at Twickenham to win the league. And I just
But I'm
think
always, when that happens, I'm like, why don't you make it? Yeah, why would you do this? Why is it needed?
I agree.
Make it
I
like
just
the
think
league.
they do it because then they get to have like a money making grand final day, big event. But I think it's stupid. I think it's a really stupid thing. I think
Yeah,
most rugby fans actually would say get rid of that rule because it's a stupid rule.
Yeah, it is. I don't understand why you would do that. I don't think there's a good reason, but
No,
like
I
then you
agree.
have the whole league, you win the league, you're really happy, and then you get told you didn't win. Like, what is this?
I know. I agree. Totally agree.
I don't, yeah, but there should be sort of a good reason for it, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't, there's not logic for me.
No, same. Right, dude, I have to
Yeah,
bounce in a minute. Are we all made up? Are we good?
yeah, we're all made up. I think, yeah, I
Great.
think that people will be happy with the new markets. I'm really curious
Yeah.
to know how the ice hockey market's going because we got a
Yeah.
bigger American audience than we were sort of aware of in the beginning. I think for
Yeah.
me, because I create a lot of markets, it is something
Sure.
to really know and look at. And I think that is
Yeah.
quite cool.
Yeah, I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. In fact,
And
looking at it right now, I love the way that the markets look with the football, combat sports, NHL, European football. It looks it's really diverse. I love it. So well done. Great stuff.
yeah. Also, next week, finally, the Formula One is coming back. Looking forward to
I
that.
saw them. I saw them testing in the Middle East at the weekend.
Yeah,
I was watching it. Yeah,
and
it looked good.
to end the stream, who's going to win this season in the Formula One?
I haven't done enough research to know how well the cars are performing, but I will say that I imagine Mercedes and Red Bull are both going to be quite upset about what happened with McLaren last season. So I think it will be closer. And I always want Norris to win because Norris actually learned how to drive quite close to where I live. But I really like oh my god. Who's the guy that he beat last year at Red Bull?
Max Verstappen, you mean, or
Verstappen? Thank you. Yeah, Verstappen. Yeah. I think he's an incredible driver, Verstappen. So
yeah, I think so too, and he is definitely someone I think that will win.
Yeah.
Like he is Dutch, so I'm biased.
Of course, yeah. I remember his father when he was racing as well years ago. Jos Verstappen. Yeah. Right. Let's end this stream and we'll come back beginning of next week and we'll see how everyone got on.
Yes. I will speak to you later. Bye-bye. Thank you everyone for listening in.
Bye.